It's almost certain that XRP will surprise everyone again. It's about new all-time highs, huge amounts of volume, big talks, and different kinds of breaking news. All of that, guys, you'll have to keep an eye on because this is the most exciting time in the crypto markets. Altcoin season has come. It has a good name. And yeah, ISOcash will rule this market. That is what you will see if you watch this video all the way through. First, today's movie is going to start with something really funny. Okay. A lot of you may know Charles Hoskinson. This person is the founder of Cardano ADA, and he just recently wrote this on X, which I have to show you guys before we get to the breaking news. This is what he says when people are surprised by how the crypto influencer crowd gives tips. He also shows an email that someone said ask Charles if he would like to sell ADA on all of those crypto sites. The call you can see right here is one you've heard before. It's Levi. I was surprised when I saw this because I never reached out to Charles and I didn't tell anyone in my ad network to reach out to Charles to sell or shell out ADA for promo. This could only mean one thing then. Charles took a fake email from a scammer trying to get money from him using the names of these YouTubers, shared it as if it were real. Actually, I answered this and said, hey dude, I have nothing to do with that person in any way. This is a con artist who tried to scam you. And he has tried to get to the core of most of these people. Now, it's happened a few times on my feed. I have actually said that I believe Charles is a unique person, but I think it's completely crazy that Charles would print this since he's in charge of a crypto coin worth billions of dollars and is so easily fooled that he's been caught falling for a con artist's lies. That he didn't even bother to message me or anyone else on this list to maybe even confirm if that is true. Then he posts this on his ex's account as if it were far from the truth. And that really is amazing to me. If you could do me a favor and go to my ex's account, and share this tweet to let him know he was wrong, that would be great. Like this, I don't like it when false information is spread around, especially by someone I trust, like Charles, anyone who is in charge of one of the most important Bitcoin projects going on right now. I think it makes the whole space look really bad if you have a founder doing things like this without really doing his research. Further, it doesn't make Cardano look right either, and I need people who have Cardano to do it online. This is great right now. I don't want them to look like that. You already know that it's basically just blaming people of things they didn't do for some reason. I have no idea why Charles put this in the first place. I just don't see how that could make sense. But no matter what, yeah, liking or sharing this tweet would help me a lot to make sure Charles knows that good day. It's possible that something good would have come for it. I told him he could go back to my station right away for free. I'm not going to try to explain what he was trying to say about price into she later or anything else. I will do it for free. I'm going to talk to him. I'm going to talk about what he's building. I think we should talk about him on my channel. We are going to show the sector what Adder is doing. You know, I'll probably talk about this in that conversation. Also, if he does join my channel. Let's make sure Charles sees that first, then we can get to the real stuff. Okay, just a thought that turned out to be funny. There are many other things we need to talk about. First, something isn't adding up right now with the job market. There are strong indicators in the market that show middle inflation is rising, and the Federal Reserve is continuing to lower prices. In general, the Fed could only lower interest rates during times of inflation if there's a really big problem in the banking sector. And surprise, surprise, there are huge amounts of unrealized losses in the banking sector right now. This means that they may be holding on to a number of risky positions that are losing them a lot of money, billions or even trillions of dollars if you add up all of these banks together. Therefore, it is a bit of a task for some people for clear reasons. We are also going to clearly look at how this works out in the business. Now, what I think will happen is that this will continue to be very safe for cryptocurrency. My reason for thinking that's what's going on in the markets is, in large part, because of that news. First, there are reports of large amounts of money coming into Bitcoin ETFs. To be honest, Bitcoin ETFs are currently trading for $2.7 billion worth of Bitcoin this week alone, which has pushed the price over the $1,000 road. That's where we see Bitcoin reach $105 level. There we can see that a lot of altcoins, including XRP, are definitely seeing a lot of price movement right now. I think the price of XRP just shot up to about 200 N. It's worth $2.54, which is about the same as a coin. It's worth a little more than that though. And right now it's kind of moving back and forth. And I think right now is a really great time to buy XRP, especially since we're only going to talk about it in 2 dimensions. But we're also thinking about how the US Treasury is changing its mind about Bitcoin because, as they put it, the main use case for Bitcoin seems to be a store of value, a digital gold. These traits can be seen in the boom in digital assets and the fast growth of their use from very low levels. Without a doubt, Bitcoin is seeing one of the most rapid increases in value of any asset class in history. On every single measure ETF, it actually blows gold out of the water. You name the whole thing adoption, market cap boom. And right now is a great time to be interested in the crypto area. I think most people can agree that Bitcoin may be worth more than gold in the market. The US Treasury is now comparing Bitcoin to gold as well. That's really cool. So, with that out of the way, I know a lot of you guys are really looking forward to the upcoming talk with Brad Garlinghouse on the 60-minute show. And we can see that they released this 60-second clip talking about, everything that's going on. They're going to talk about all of this tomorrow as well as on Sunday when I'll be live streaming it. Making sure the warning bell's on is important because we're having a watch birthday party. We are going to watch this talk show over together. The records will be looked at the same time. It's going to be really cool. But even though I only want to show you guys this little sneak peek, watch out because they're going to talk about the Hinman files, the Hinman case, Gary Gensler, and a lot of other interesting things in the crypto field. I think it's cool that 60 Minutes is going deep into crypto because a lot of people find this very interesting. And of course, everyone is thinking about it. I think you should just keep an eye on how many times these videos are being watched. I need to tell you men this. A man who invests in virtual assets, a big thanks to OG for posting this clip from 60 Minutes with Brad Garlinghouse that has 2.6 million views, 366,000 different points of view. These guys are getting all of those clips that go popular all over social media. This one had 350,000 men. You can see it. That's really cool to see how many people from all over the world are reading these posts. That's why it's getting so much attention from the media. And I have to say that now is a very interesting time to be interested in XRP. That's what the US government thinks. There are huge talks going on that are getting billions and billions of views. We have, about these amazing bits and people who are actually interested in what's going on here and helping the right fight overall. Bullish stuff all the way. As it turns out, Charles Hoskinson's false accusation that I was to want to be shilled did make my morning a little strange. What's going on? You know that we can go further than that. If you're looking for this friend, Nike, you could come to my channel for free. Okay, I'm not going to pay you to promote ADA. In fact, if you check out my YouTube page, you'll see that I've been a big fan of ADA. It might be a good idea for us to talk to each other. I'm not going to say anything bad about you in the interview, but I do want you to know that I'm not the type of person who would promote your cause. So with that out of the way, let's talk about XRP. What's next for XRP? I get that you guys want to see what's going to happen from here. Also, guys, we have some great news for you. Okay, first on the shorter periods, XRP is ready to rock. For longer periods of time, like the one day I'm going to talk about now, XRP is also ready to rock it.